41 new social marketers in her team, but nobody's signing up. Nobody can afford it. Oh my gosh. You know, I don't think Kayla believes that. And guess what? Thoughts are things, right? Thoughts are things. Whatever you think is. If you think things suck, they're going to suck. If you think you suck, you suck. If you think you're amazing, you're amazing. If you think this business is amazing, it's amazing. So, Kayla, you are amazing. I am so proud of everything you do. I love seeing you train. I know that you're going to take the gloves off with those awesome nails. You are going to rock this thing. Guys, you better pull out your notebook because I'm telling you, I take notes every time I hear this girl speak because I'm like, holy, you know what? She is just killing it. Her team's killing it. And it's people. I love when people come in with unbelievable backgrounds that they could use to be a victim. Like this girl could have used her circumstances to be a victim. She didn't look at her circumstances and go, this is just me. She said, this is where I want to go. This is where I am. This is where I want to go. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to close that gap. So without further ado, Kayla Betts, I love you. I love your heart. I love your soul. I love your energy. I love how much you love your team, this company. And I can't wait for people to hear from you. So I just want to thank every single one of you for being on this. I want to thank all the leaders for doing this. And guys, it's go time. All right. Mwah. Bye, guys.
Thank you. Hi, guys. So I'm Kayla. I'm super excited to be here today. I feel honored that John and them asked me to do this call. So I have lots of notes that we are going to cram in 15 minutes or so. So a little bit of background about me is I am 7 years in this industry, 4 years in Modere. And a little quick snippet is Modere's been my first company. I started back in 2015, but I left when I saw other people were leaving the company and I didn't have like a mind of my own. I was just being like a little minion. I was being a Kevin pretty much and just following everybody else. And let me just tell you this, sometimes the grass is not greener on the other side. I'm going to say that one more time. Sometimes the grass is not greener on the other side. And I had to learn. And I learned really quickly that I was not happy. And it wasn't it for me. So I came back to Modere in 2021 when I was broke, at rock bottom, back on welfare, didn't have a pot to piss in. Like I literally was at the bottom of the barrel. You ever just hit rock bottom and you can't go any lower? So I had depleted my savings, jacked up my credit. Like I was just at the bottom of the barrel and I reached out to my upline who was Michelle Googe. And I said, girl, I need to come back. I'm broke. I have 3 children now. Like this is not life. And one thing that I learned really quickly is that I had to take responsibility for my actions. And I used to be one of those people that would blame everybody and say, oh, they got lucky. Oh, this doesn't work. And in 2021, I took action steps. And when I say action steps, I literally put all my BS to the side and I started to create a plan. And create a plan to where I could actually execute these goals. So with that being said, I made the plan and I said, you want to know what? I need to be high up. I need to make the big dollars, but I don't want a team. What am I going to do? And at this time I was like, you want to know what? Let me just hustle and sell and do what I know. And the first thing that I want to tell you guys right now, if you're not believing in yourself, start believing. It starts there. For the longest time, I did not believe in myself. I did not think that I was worthy of being success. I did not think that I was worthy of making any money. I always thought that I was going to be at the bottom of the barrel. And one of my mentors told me that you have to believe in yourself. You have to literally feel, breathe, and speak it. So the first thing you want to do is stop the negativity and believe that you can be successful. That is the biggest tip that you will ever get from me is believing in yourself. Become your biggest fan. So I want to give you guys just some tips and tricks that help me really accelerate this business. I'm a Platinum Black 3. And like Michelle said, you do not have to recruit, but you also have a massive bank account neither. You can do it both ways. You know, John Mellon always says, you want an MBA or do you want a regular account? I want an MBA. So I'm going to show you guys how to utilize stories, reels, and how to attract people to your page. In the past 28 days, I've attracted 1.4 million people on my Facebook. And I have attracted over 140,000 eyes on my Instagram. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, you probably have a huge following. No. On Facebook, I only have 80,000 people. 94% of my eyes are non-followers watching my stories and watching my reels. So I want to give you guys some tips and tricks on how you can broaden your horizon. Just because you have no following does not mean that people are not looking at what you're doing. And a little fun fact, this past weekend I had the opportunity of meeting Mark Jacobs. Just by networking on Instagram, by utilizing hashtags and stories and I spent the whole weekend with Marc Jacobs. Okay, this is why my nails look like the way that they look. So I want to show you guys what I've been doing that's been attracting people from all around the world. Okay, so the first thing is you have to stop your excuses. I don't care if you have 5 followers. I don't care if you're brand new. Your excuses stop. Excuses take money out of your pocket. They don't help you. It just creates this negative space in your mind. So whatever excuse you have to why you're not showing up or why you're not running your business, you got to put the excuses to the side. Number one. Number two, you want to take action steps. Okay. Action steps are extremely important because without no action, no productivity. Okay. So I'm going to show you 3 things that have helped me acquire over 1.4 million eyes on my account, over 40 new social marketers on my team. And the first thing was this: you want to lose your commission breath. Okay. I know we all sell a product, whether it's collagen or whatever we are selling here, but people don't want to be sold to. People want you to be a real human and build a relationship, build a rapport. So the first thing that I noticed that I needed to do was lose my commission breath. Stop trying to sell salt to a slug. Stop trying to sell everything that I have and just be a decent human being and start conversations like Michelle Barnes just said. Starting conversations is extremely important because you want to keep building relationships with these people. So you want to get to know your audience. So you want to go to your analytics. You want to see who's following you, what demographic, which country, what state, how old are they? Are they from your hometown? Getting to know your audience is the most important thing because you want to make sure what you're putting out there is what they want to see. So I had to take a look at my analytics and I realized that I have more older people following me than I do younger people, which I'm still trying to figure that out because I don't understand, but I realize people are following me for business. They're following me for motherhood. They're following me for how I can build myself up at where I am right now. So you want to be consistent. That's consistently showing up for business. I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if your homegirls want to go out partying. This business, what you get is what you put out. However you want to say it, okay? I show up every single day. It's my birthday weekend. And I did not tell John Milton no. Why? Because I make time for this business. You want to have a big, can't make income claims, but you want to have a big account, you have to show up every single day, 365 days of the year, whether it's for 1 hour today or 5 hours or 6. You want to show up every single day. So I want to show you how I show up in my stories that have attracted. Right now, I have about 60,000 eyes in my stories currently, right now, this very second. And you guys want to get a pen and paper. These are the things that I call daily tasks. These are non-negotiable. These are things that I do, whether I'm on vacation, I'm sick, I'm mothering, whatever. Again, no excuses, action steps. The first thing I like to do is I like to wake up in the morning. If you look at my story right now, I look rough. Dragon breath, crust in the eyeballs, my hair's not together, it's flip-flopped, but I show up every single morning in my most authentic way. Why? It's relatable. We have to stop acting like we're perfect Patty. Like, not everybody wakes up looking like, oh my gosh, like Princess Diana, okay? So show up in your most authentic self. Say good morning. Have a cup of coffee. Talk to the birds. Like, just do something when you first wake up and greet your followers, okay? Be direct. How's your morning going? Where are you guys watching me from? I like to do food and meal pictures, so I do 2 to 3. We are a health and wellness business. If you're eating protein, share it. Break it down. If you're eating McDonald's, talk about it. Share it. If you're taking breakfast with a supplement, share it. Talk about it. But do not sell to your followers while you're doing this. Be authentically. When you're at a restaurant, you're not trying to sell to your waiter. So don't try to sell to your followers. You can nonchalantly have your products or take your products or whatever you want to do. But don't say, hey, this is 25% off today. It doesn't work that way. To build a rapport, you want to be a human, a conversation. When you're talking to your mom and your dad, you're probably not saying, hey, mama, it's on sale this week and you want to buy it. No, be you. I also like to educate audience. Here's where you're going to want to put your graphics when we're having a crazy, amazing sale. Or right now we're having what the or $100 off or more, right? Your stories is a great place to blow up your business. It's a great place to, how this business has changed your life. Feel free to brag about yourself and educate them about this amazing company that we are in, because this company is bomb.com. You also want to do one bragging post. This is your story. You're your biggest fan. Brag. Business with no support and no money. But you want to know what? I